tapping screws don't have the same head.
Yes, she started this conversation and I wasn't on. So, yes, she's pissed off because all the screws don't have the same head.
I hate that. You're constantly having to get, and I took them out, the ones I needed, and did something with them, and now I can't fucking find them.
Of course.
No, I put them in that place where I would have them when I needed them.
Yes.
Now I can't find them, so I'm going to have to look for another one.
Of course.
Oops. Even whistling, is that going to get us in?
I don't know. Like I'm going to notice you're whistling.
I know, I whistle all the time. A whistling woman and a crowing hen. Boy, that wasn't sexist at all, was it?
No.
When people said shit like that. It's like, really?
Yeah, we'll always come to some bad end.
Yeah.
Not sexist at all.
That's not sexist. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, hee hee! Finally! Thanks, God! All right. So, let's see. Oh, now that's going to be too fucking wide. It's too fucking wide.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, in a temporary cutaway that we will call Fuck My Life, we had to go and get the same kind that we had on the other side because the other one was too wide for where we needed to go. And of course, it doesn't want to stay where I'm putting it because it's not sitting in concrete yet. So there's that.
So you need 3 hands.
I need 3 hands.
And there's no room even for you, much less anybody else.
So, fuck my life. That's what I just said.
Yes, there you go.
All right. So, that's about as good as we can get that right now. Okay, so we want that to come out all the way in the bottom and bring to the back of the thing here. Okay. And now, it's just working with the shit that we have.
There you go.
So, anybody that doesn't understand that, you must have a blessed life. Hand me the tape measure, eh?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn you off. Okay.
Okay, so my stupid ass just realized I could pull that motherfucker out of there and still put it back in. So, now I get to put in some toenail screws in the back of it, which will make it a much better, stronger fit than just the brackets. And I can put the piece of 1x on and have it run the entire length. So, yay! Oh, come on! Don't tell me that you do shit like this and you got it all planned out before you even start. If you tell me that, I'm gonna call you, you're one of those people that like dry wine. You know, liars! So, in every single thing that I do, because crap is king, there's a moment at which I realize, well, that's not working. Well, that's not working. Here's not why it wasn't working. I could get it through, but it wasn't as tight as I wanted, so I realized I can go get a board. This board, they threw away at the lumberyard.
Yeah, there you go.
So, this board they threw away on the
So
lumberyard.
it'll go through into the wood.
So it should go through the tin, both slices of tin, the styrofoam, go into the wood, and hopefully
Actually catch.
hold everything. I promise nothing. And there you go.
Yes.
Now the tin is tight, and I actually have something to screw to keep this from moving.
Oh, hallelujah.
While I'm working. And by screwing into it, now I can put screws into it without fighting it.
That is wonderful.
So, yes, like I've said a billion times, necessity is the mother of invention, but poverty is the mother of necessity.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm using these self-tapping screws as a drill. so that I can then put one of these in.
Because they're not long enough to do what you need.
These aren't long enough. I don't have any of the self-tapping screws. I'm not bitching, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I'm not bitching, but I don't have any of them long enough. And they're so close, as in the tip will come out, but the rest of it won't. So I can use this as a drill in the tin, so I can use just a regular screw now. But it means I got to switch heads over and over again. Because again, why can't they make them all the same head?
I know, right?
Bastards!
There you go.
Bastards in marketing!
Yeah, no kidding. They can sell more things, more heads, more everything.
All right. So now I'm going to try this and see if it works. And it did.
Yay!
And it's up tight. Okay, so now that I got that in like that, like I said, I can now screw it this way. And I got something to hold this solid while I get, it's already solid. But it'll be more solid.
Yep.
Well, because I already put one in down here.
Well, you get the concrete on there and everything.
I did that off camera.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was going to handle other things.
Yeah. I'm going to put a couple more in there just because, you know, as expensive as they are with the price of wood now, we go back to thinking that fasteners are fairly inexpensive.
No kidding, right?
Okay, now that's good and solid for me to pour the concrete in. Is going to make it, when I get the concrete in, none of this becomes a problem. I'm going to go ahead and screw this down really good, because why not?
Right. And when you do rock up, you're going to rock right up.
Okay, I'm eventually going to rock up here.
Right.
Okay, the entire freaking trailer. You know, if I live that long, and I can still get around. But that's the plan. So I can rock right up to this. That's one of the reasons it's setting out, because I'll put screws in here too.
To hold the face of the rock.
And then when the rock hits it, yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
So, yeah, there's a method to my madness.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Pollen.
Talk to you later.
Because you don't want to be on film?
Okay, we're on.
Okay. Okay, so I cemented the shit out of it. Tanya.
Our sister.
My sister Tanya is here, but she does not want to be on film.
So she's hiding around the corner.
And yet still related to me. I'm just saying.
Weird, huh?
That's weird, huh?
Okay. So how much did you end up using?
I wound up using all but, where the hell did I put it? Over there in front of the building. I wound up using almost the entire bag of cement.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're not going to have to worry about where to put the extra.
Well, I didn't want to, I wanted to, okay, if you want something really, really, really solid, don't put anything in your cement, except maybe you can sometimes put rock. Mm-hmm. But if you really want it to be solid and you don't want it to move around and blah, 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 and you want it to be waterproof especially, you'll notice, if you will, that I put that on an angle uphill. Okay, well, it's on an angle uphill. I didn't want to put it on too much of an angle because, again, I don't want to make that opening any smaller than it is. Okay, but I've got it up just enough so that if water starts pooling up here, it'll run off of this, not into the underneath the house.
Right. Ideal.
So that's what you have to worry about. In fact, I'm probably going to bring that cement back over here and raise it on that one side.
Sounds good, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm off.
Okay, so I need a vent because there was a vent there that I took out of the panel. I don't know if that was there when I did it yesterday and you guys saw or not. So what I've got is, I've got this old floor vent. It's a floor vent. It's not an old one. It was actually brand new. I got it at a yard sale for $1.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will open and close, and it probably won't weather as well as an exterior thing, but it'll open or close. I can put it in the door. I'm going to have to customize everything to make that work. I'm going to have to take a jigsaw and cut this out, okay, so that it can fit into the doorway. I'm going to have to bring the boards here up to the bottom of it after I get it in. And then I'm going to have to shore it up on the back so that the door is sturdy, but you won't see that.
Oh, okay.
So it'll just look like a regular door with a vent in it.
Okay, well, I'll go get the jigsaw.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Okay, so I got the door done. I was going to insulate the back of it, but as you can see, there's really no room to do that.
Nope.
So what I'll do is every fall, I'll take a piece of insulation, cut it, put it over this grate, and then put plastic over the whole thing. Just staple it on and close it.
Yep.
That should be more than enough insulation. Okay, so I wanted to... Oh, there's one of my hinges that you just refound and
Right there.
I lost again, and there's the other one. Okay, so I wanted to drill holes and put the screws through there, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
They ripped right out because it's too close to the edge of the hole that I had to make to put it in. So I just wound up taking these, and it's really tight, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, now I have to put the hinges on. I have these hinges because these ones will work really good. These ones are famous internationally published writing. So I'll put these on. They just go on like that, and then those two will go on the outside, and that will be it. We hope.
We'll come back when you've got it hung.
There you go. I hope it's well hung.
Okay. It's a beautiful door.
Okay, so I got the door hung. However, because this is a natural rock thing, of course it doesn't get past that rock.
Right.
So I'm going to chip a little bit of the rock away because I already cut a bunch off the door.
Yeah. Don't want to cut any more off because we don't want things slithering in there. So she'll be back and chip. Okay, you're on.
Okay, so I wanted to just put a little normal slide lock on here. Something simple, that'd be easy to do. And I looked over here and I don't have one. And here's the thing. I'm very fucking tired right now. It's been a hell of a couple of days. Okay? I might have a slide lock over at the other house, but I don't have one here! I don't feel like walking to the other house, so what did I find? I found 2 of these that came off slide locks, because often you don't need this part.
Right.
You just don't. So why put it in? You're just drilling a hole in the door frame, or you just don't need this part. So I can take 2 of them for this particular thing, put them together, and make a slide latch, which should work perfectly good. I found some normal size screws. Okay, and I put that side in. And now I took an old bolt that was bent, and first I straightened it out. Well, why didn't I try to keep it? Because as you can see, I don't know if you can get a close up, when they get bent like that, everything goes to hell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So, but I kept it anyway, because you can use it for shit like this. I took it to my vise and I bent it over. And now we have a nice little slide latch. We didn't have to go to the other shop, and we didn't have to pay any money for it.
That is gorgeous.
And it's finished.
And it's finished. And you beat the rain.
And I beat the rain.
And I love what you did with the rock there.
Yeah, you can't even really tell.
After a couple of rains and people walking on it, you're not going to even know. That is gorgeous. Beautiful job.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you watched this long, I'm sorry. Until next time, don't be a douchebag.
There you go.